you choose the mechanic or dealer. Best of all, there's coverage for every wallet size. Make the smart call before it's too late. Call CarShield today.
I'm Sophia Murphy at the Capitol in Lansing, only on WZMQ 19 News.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Sarah Blakely. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, Jim Jordan is out of the House Speaker race, and a Michigan congressman again tells reporters he's considering a run. We're live in Washington with what Jack Bergman is saying about the speakership race. Plus, Canadian company Enbridge and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers respond to state Republicans' call for action on the Line 5 tunnel project in the Straits of Mackinac, what they told legislators. And the signs and symptoms everyone should know to be on the lookout for breast cancer. Your 19 News starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
Well, Ariane, at least we saw the sun for a little bit today, but I am bracing for a wet and chilly weekend.
You got it, Sarah. I'll give that right to you. Actually, Mother Nature's going to deliver that. But yes, it was really nice to see that sunshine out. I hope you enjoyed it. We will see it poking in and out this weekend, but we do have chances, of course, of that rain off and on, mostly on our Saturday. And yeah, chances of snowflakes may be coming from the sky too. And then Monday and Tuesday, we'll see those temperatures warm up. But as I just mentioned with Sarah, we are expecting a chilly weekend, mostly in the 40s during the day and 30s in the evening. Right now, we're in that 45 to even 50-degree range. Your full forecast is coming up after the break.
Thank you very much, Ariane. Developing now in our nation's capital, Ohio Representative Jim Jordan is out of the running for the Speaker of the House, and a Michigan congressman seems to be inching closer and closer to considering a run for the seat. On the third floor vote today, Jordan lost even more support than he had in the previous two votes. Republican members say they are growing more frustrated that their conference can't reach a consensus. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp spoke with Congressman Bergman following that vote. Rachel, what did he have to say today?
Good evening, Sarah. So yes, I caught up with Bergman after that floor vote today. He tells me that he is still offering himself up to be Speaker only until the House reaches a final decision on who that next Speaker should be. Now, Bergman is disappointed that not all of his Republican colleagues were on the floor today for the vote. He adds that it's their duty and their place of assignment right now to elect a new Speaker. Bergman, who is a former Marine Lieutenant General, tells me it's like when you're on the battlefield, you don't walk off and go on vacation. You have to face your commitments. Now, he wants to be here until they are done electing a new Speaker. But after Representative Jim Jordan of Ohio lost the third round of voting today, Jordan dropped out of the race. Bergman, this is what Bergman tells me about offering himself up as Speaker.
I'm not a real big volunteer in life because that usually gets you in trouble, but I signed up to serve. And I volunteered for the Marine Corps in the 1966, I think it was when I inked the dotted line. And I volunteered to serve the constituents of the 1st District 7 years ago. I will volunteer to step up until properly relieved.
And Sarah, I also asked Bergman if he's making calls to his fellow Republican members about his proposal. He tells me that there's a lot going on behind the scenes, but Bergman's not the only one who's putting their hat in the ring in this. There are a couple of members who are also considering running for the speakership right now. But as of tonight, the House is in recess. Members are expected to come back together on Monday, regroup, but so far they're starting from scratch again. Sarah, back to you.
All right, Rachel, thank you very much. The U.S. Army Corps of Engineers and the company responsible for the Line 5 pipeline in the Straits of Mackinac are responding to State Senate Republicans' call for action on the tunnel project. The USACE says the Corps is following the procedures and guidance for preparing a National Environmental Policy Act Environmental Impact Statement, or EIS. The acting public affairs chief says the Corps consulted with Canadian company Enbridge regarding the EIS schedule and says the schedule represents a realistic timeline for the development of an EIS. Earlier this week, Senate Republicans in Michigan's capital issued a letter in an effort to urge progress on the Line 5 tunnel project. That same day, Michigan Attorney General Dana Nessel issued her own brief in favor of shutting down the pipeline. Enbridge spokesperson Ryan Duffy told us in a statement, quote, Enbridge is focused on moving Line 5 out of the water and into the Great Lakes Tunnel because protecting the Great Lakes is our top priority. Our team continues to make progress on plans for getting this done as soon as possible. We are also working to be responsive to permitting agencies as they complete their reviews. Tonight at 11:10 Central, we'll have more on the status of the Line 5 tunnel project and concerns from lawmakers if the pipeline were shut down. Representatives from municipalities throughout the UP met at Bay College today to learn more about the future of solid waste disposal. According to the Michigan Recycling Coalition, the state will soon require each county to create a materials management plan for recycling, composting, and garbage. The goal is to create systems that are more effective for UP residents and businesses.
We want to keep materials that are already circulating in our economy working for us rather than going to the landfill, because there's value there. And if we can keep them out of the landfill, we can put that value to work for us.
The coalition's executive director says Recycle 906 in Marquette could likely process and repurpose most of the UP's materials, and the coalition would like to better utilize that resource moving forward. October has been Breast Cancer Awareness Month for nearly 4 decades. It's a month dedicated to educating and informing people about the disease and how to detect it early. WZMQ's Mitchell Reif is live in Hancock, where he spoke with doctors today. Mitchell, good evening.
Good evening, Sarah. I was here in Hancock speaking with oncologists at UPHS Portage about the developments for breast cancer research. Now, the earlier mutation is caught by identifying lumps or other abnormalities within the chest area. The earlier treatment can start, but doctors are saying that's not the only indication.
It's been helpful to find different ways to sort out which women might have lower risk and kind of can do the normal treatment, which women might have a higher risk.
Traditionally for breast cancer, when patients are HER2 positive, that means the cancer protein is actively promoting the growth of the cancer cells. But Dr. Goodwin, an oncologist with the UP Health System, says research has shown a gray area.
But there was this group of women that had, kind of positive, not really positive, not strongly positive. And traditionally it was just using anti-HER2 drugs for the strongly positive, but not for the sort of positive.
Now, more data is showing that women in that gray area can still benefit from HER2 treatment as well.
So you're talking a little bit about a couple different levels of treatment that have come about over the years. Can you break open into detail what those treatments look like?
For early stage breast cancer that we're trying to treat with curative intent, that's always going to include surgery of some sort. If it expresses estrogen receptor, we'll use treatments that target estrogen, so anti-estrogen therapy. And those are generally pills, and that's pretty easy to do.
Dr. Goodwin notes that any woman within the age bracket of 40 to 45 should have yearly mammograms scheduled. On top of that, knowing your cancer history is a must as well, and that if anyone in your family has suffered from cancer, you should get a screening done too.
And not just breast cancer, but certain inherited mutations in certain genes can predispose not only to breast cancer, but other cancers like pancreatic cancer and prostate cancer.
Genetic counseling can be one of the many ways to determine your cancer history as well, and it can not only reduce the risk of that mutation kind of spreading and the cancer spreading, but it helps those who work in the cancer field kind of adjust that treatment and adjust the screenings getting done. We'll have links to that information and how to schedule your next appointment or your next screening on our website at WZMQ19.com. But for now, I'm Mitchell Reif reporting live up in Hancock for WZMQ 19. Sarah, back to you.
All right, Mitchell, thank you very much. Your first warning weather forecast is coming up after this break. Plus, the Upper Goddess is back in the kitchen with an idea to use up all those apples you picked this season. And later, why a group of high school seniors were taking pictures on a field trip today. We're back in 2 minutes.
19 News is brought to you by Dan Perkins Construction.
When you put on a product this nice, you want to sing it from the rooftops. You know my roof's good looking, will last the rest of your life. Each day I go to work thinking, we're doing this right. Buy a roof for me and I think you'll see you'll be happy as a gherkin. 'Cause we do it right and we're really polite. Take it from me, Dan Perkins. You try rhyming something with Perkins.
New CBS Tonight. If you like The Price is Right at night, and let's face it, you do, we do. Feels good, doesn't it? Good news. Are you ready? You're gonna love what comes after it. Raid the Cage! The new game where you get in,
Get out!
and you just might get rich. Friday night is game night.
It's a brand new car!
It's Friday Night Fun, tonight starting at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
Some seem to think that quality is a thing of the past. At Simple Treasures in Iron Mountain, you'll find they carry respected name brands like Uttermost Home Decor, Carroll Fabrics, and Custom Draperies. And for the perfect gift, they carry Pendleton hats, shirts, and sweaters for men and women, as well as a beautiful assortment of Pendleton blankets. Discover your Simple Treasure today. Visit Simple Treasures of Iron Mountain for home decor, gifts, and draperies. 426 South Stevenson Avenue.
Mike Baxter, Pioneer.
Dad, how do you kill an elk?
Wait outside the lodge until last call, then hit it with a tire iron.
And Legend.
I have a 60-year-old truck and a 30-year-old marriage. You should be happy that I am stuck in my old ways.
I do love that truck.
No wonder he's the last man standing.
Sophia Murphy reports at 6 and 11 on WZMQ 19 News. Now, WZMQ 19 News First Warning Weather with Ariane Stasic.
Well, we did not quite hit that 76-degree high temperature that we saw in 2017, about 47 degrees. We're going to stick in that 40-degree range for most of our weekend. It's going to be a little bit chillers out there. UP temps right now in that range, 55 down there in Menominee, of course, a little bit warmer. And as we take a look at the lows tonight, some of us could be in the 30-degree range, and Eagle Harbor with about 42, 41 over there in Munising, but everyone else just kind of in between that range. For our weekend, cooler temps, like I mentioned, we'll have rain off and on. We could see some snow mixing in with the possible rain showers. Mostly cloudy skies this evening into tomorrow, where we could see some fog in the morning, and those temperatures, like I said, in that 40-degree range. And then on Sunday, we are looking at sunnier skies as of right now. Hopefully drier conditions as well. Small chances of precipitation. UP winds primarily coming out of the north. We're not seeing those gusts that we have been seeing the past couple of days. Munising, though, with a high there of about 20 miles an hour. And currently, a lot of that rain is over in the eastern portion of the UP, if we're seeing any, mostly over here in the far east, even over the bridge there the past couple of hours. But current conditions, fairly dry at the moment. Hey, I'll take it over that drizzle that we've been dealing with. Okay, getting into this evening, we could have some clear skies to start. Those clouds moving in around 10 p.m. Chances of showers overnight starting over on the west, with possible heavy showers as well there into our Saturday morning. A lot of that precipitation we'll see along the nose of the UP and that west coast there as we get into our Saturday afternoon. Looking at mostly cloudy skies, like I mentioned, maybe some showers in the central portions in the afternoon, and then we'll expect partly cloudy to mostly clear skies for Saturday night. Taking a look at Sunday morning, like I mentioned, chances of sunshine. We could expect mostly sunny skies in the afternoon for the majority of us, or partly sunny skies. Those clouds moving in around 5 p.m. And let's take a look at what's going on for the 7-day in Marquette. Chances of showers continuing, maybe dry there on Sunday, but look at those temperatures. We're warming back up on Monday.
Thanks, Air. Our 19 News Insights is on the way next.
Shop hundreds of Lazy Boys at Kirkish Furniture in Houghton. Kick back in comfort in an industry-leading recliner. Choose from all fabrics, colors, and sizes with prices starting as low as $4.99 plus free delivery. Shop Kirkish Furniture in Houghton today.
Someday your son's going to test you. It's going to force you to make a decision.
A man must stand with his people, and we are not your people.
There is nothing you could do I won't forgive you for.
Yeah, there is.
Yellowstone, Sunday after 60 Minutes on CBS.
Brought to you locally by Erickson Jewelers.
When it gets colder, it's a good idea to layer up. But you can also surround yourself with an added layer of protection by getting your flu and COVID-19 vaccines. and you can safely get both vaccines at the same time. Talk to your healthcare provider and layer up for some added peace of mind.
Tonight, why is so much aid not reaching the people in Gaza? New efforts to get them food and water. Then, fear and frustration from the war is being felt on U.S. college campuses. And she's not even their grandma, but kids are lining up to have breakfast with her on the CBS Evening News.
When two celebrity-led teams face off.
We're going to say it's a horribly drawn turkey.
No, it's a horribly drawn swan. I don't know what a swan looks like.
In a game of quick draw.
Jump rope.
Jump rope is correct. 1, 2, 3, it's fast-paced family fun for all. Pictionary. Every weekday.
Pictionary, weekdays at 9 on WZMQ CBS. You're watching the award-winning WZMQ 19 News, live and local with Sarah Blakely.
Northern Michigan University's Theater and Dance Department is about to celebrate a big anniversary, 60 years of education and entertainment. Joining us now with the details on the upcoming party is the department head, Bill Dignight. Thanks for coming in, Bill.
Hey, thanks for having me, Sarah.
60 years of theater and dance at NMU. When you look back on those decades, obviously you were not here for all of them, but you know, what comes to mind as you reflect on that?
I think just the inspiration of all the people that have built it, the 60 years, the stories that we've told in the theater and the stories that have been told to us from alumni that have come back. It's just a powerful place, and to have that long history and being able to celebrate it is just really exciting.
Yeah, so tell us about the party happening next weekend.
Yeah, so we have our 60th anniversary celebration as well as our inaugural Alumni Awards. So on Saturday at the Forrest Roberts Theater, October 28th, from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., we're going to be having that celebration. It's open to the community. You can get tickets at tickets.nmu.edu. And you're going to come in, there's a reception, we've got free food. That's always fun, right?
Yes.
And then at 7:30, the show will begin. And so it is a show. So there will be performances as well as some storytelling from lots of our alumni. And really what I am so excited about is to really celebrate and honor the 14 individuals within 4 categories for our inaugural Alumni Awards. This will become an annual award that's given out. We had a panel of faculty and students select these inaugural classes, class, if you will, into the Hall of Fame. But it's just exciting to see all of them and what they're going to say and what this place means to them and what Northern Michigan University means, what the Department of Theater and Dance. And we've had a lot of changes over those 60 years. So where it started as a doctor report and really making it happen, and a theater artist and director that's taken us all the way to where we are 60 years later today. Personally, as a student that went to Northern and got a degree, and now lucky enough to be in the role that I am at the university, I'm honored to help kind of celebrate this. And we're having a lot of people come from across the country in for it, and coast to coast. We have people from New York, LA, Florida, a little bit of everywhere is coming in to celebrate. We know a lot of other people are with us in spirit. So many graduates, and we have the largest freshman class this year, and so we're excited to let them see the alumni and the success that they've had.
Yeah, is it pretty cool for you to have the job? You were just saying you have your former teacher's job when you were.
Yeah, it's you look at your life and you never know. The world's squiggly straight, as I always say, and so you never know how you're going to get there. And yeah, it's truly an honor to be able to help progress the program forward and create more student opportunities. But none of that could have happened if that first moment, that first choice 60 years ago of starting the program, and all of the founders of our program, all those alumni and students that were within the program and collaborators and creators got us to today. And that's just what's so exciting, and a great way for us to celebrate them, celebrate the awesomeness that is NMU and the theater and dance program. And we're just really excited about it.
Yeah. Real quickly before we wrap, for people who just want to keep up with the theater and dance department, how can they do that?
Oh yeah, so if you go to nmu.edu/theater and dance, that's our website, and you can get tickets for any of our shows. Spamalot's running this weekend, Clybourne Park in 2 weeks. at tickets.nmu.edu. And if you want to join us for the 60th anniversary celebration and inaugural alumni awards, that is Saturday, October 28th at 7:30 p.m. You can go to tickets.nmu.edu and claim your free ticket to join us in the Forrest Roberts Theater.
Cool. And as that theater ER or RE that people should be looking?
Don't do this to me on the news. You're going to do this live?
We'll have that on our website.
Personal preference. Personal preference.
Yes.
Personal preference.
Bill.
It's the best. This is the best moment of my life.
Awesome. I'm glad I could stump you on that one. Thank you so much for coming in, Bill. We
Thanks, Sarah.
appreciate it. Still ahead tonight, a bushel and a peck. The Upper Goddess is showing us how to use up all of those apples that you picked this season. And later, strike a pose and say cheese. Why these high school seniors were outside taking pictures today. But first, here's your Upers United volunteer opportunity of the day. Of course, we've been putting the spotlight on the Fresh Coast Film Festival this week, happening now through Sunday. And volunteers are needed to check wristbands at the door Sunday at the Ordog Brewing Company between 9:30 and 2. Fresh Coast regularly posts new volunteer opportunities throughout the weekend, so to sign up to be a volunteer or check out other opportunities, head to upersunited.com.
On this Friday night, we go on the road with a group of high school students who created their own breakfast club. It's a story that's good for the body and the soul. That's tonight on the CBS Evening News.
NCIS,
AFP, Australian Federal Police.
all together now.
Cruising in the port, get it done.
Reach across the world.
We got the place surrounded.
Hands on your head. Gotta take my hand.
What if this is bigger than we're imagining?
You need to say this. They trapped him down there with the world's most venomous snake. Welcome to Australia.
NCIS Sydney, Tuesday, November 14th on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.
Buckle's Party Store. It's where the party starts in Calumet with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brewed beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet. It's where the party starts for everyone.
Everyone loves the Great Lakes. They make you feel like dancing. A great place to celebrate is at Marquette's Maritime Museum. But your help is needed. The museum's roof needs to be replaced to preserve history for future generations. So kick up your heels and help by donating today. Simply go to WZMQ19.com and hit the Raise the Roof link. A public service message from the New Attitudes Dance Studios, the Marquette Maritime Museum, and WZMQ 19.
Mike Baxter.
How do you kill an elk?
Wait outside the lodge until last call, then hit it with a tire iron.
Pioneer.
I have a 60-year-old trunk and a 30-year-old marriage. I am stuck in my old ways.
I do love that truck.
Last man standing.
Fall is apple picking season, and the Upper Goddess has picked a bushel and a peck, and maybe more than that. Lori is showing us an easy way to use up a lot of apples all at once.
Hi, what are we doing today, Dean?
Apple pie.
Apple pie, applesauce. So it's really a simple process to make applesauce and eat it during the winter. And we got beautiful apples, hey Dean?
Yep.
Look at. Thanks for picking all these apples. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna cut them up like this. And you're gonna squeeze some lemon, and I'd use a little strainer because you have a lot of seeds, you know, in the lemon. You don't want them getting in there. Just a little bit. It brightens it up. And then also a little bit of salt. Okay? Now you're gonna cook this on low about 20 minutes. And they'll get nice and soft like this. And then you're gonna put them in your food mill. Once we figured out how to put it together, Edie. You figured it out. You go backwards to scrape the skins off of the cutting plate there. So you're gonna keep doing this. Look at how it sinks down so fast, eh? Okay. And then you're gonna see, look at all this. Look at how gorgeous. Isn't that? Look at how beautiful. So the thing I really love is when you cut these apples, and some of them got a real pinkness inside, and that's where you get this beautiful color from, because some of the color from the skin is going in here, plus some of the vitamins, right? We never peel our apples off of our trees because we don't use pesticides or nothing. So you're gonna taste this, and I like to add a little sugar. So I'm gonna start with like a 1/4 cup of organic sugar here. You wanna come down here, Dean? And then, you know, it depends how much cinnamon you like, and you don't even have to put cinnamon in it, but I really like cinnamon in it. And you're gonna fill your bottles 1/2 inch from the top, process them hot water for 25 minutes. And it is gonna be so good, it's gonna blow your mind. Give it a try. Keep smiling.
A group of Escanaba students received the gift of free senior photos today, thanks to the generosity of their mentors and the community. WZMQ's Escanaba Bureau reporter Lily Simmons shows us.
Every Tuesday, these seniors at the Escanaba Area Public Schools Student Success Center meet with a mentor through Youth Empowering Services. Today, they got to leave school for a special ride and a day all about them.
We wanted to offer them a senior photo experience. Vagary Photography is bouncing around with us to several locations. We also rented Elite Limo bus and have the kids on a tour around some of our favorite spots and giving them an experience that they would likely not otherwise receive.
Each senior got a set of professional photos at no cost to them, thanks to Youth Empowering Services and other community sponsors.
It wasn't just about the cost, but doing something with their peers, knowing that the community cares about them. Domino's Pizza is delivering pizza. The Man Cave did some haircuts for us. We had other family and friends that offered their time to make this happen today.
An exciting way to get out of the classroom.
It's pretty fun. Get out of school for a little bit. It's pretty cool. The limo is dope. It's got a lot of lights and the music bumps.
And to take one step closer to graduation.
I'm going into nursing. I'm going to try and get my LPN. I'm going to be a correctional officer, and I'm already in my college course for it. I'm taking criminal justice.
And thanks to the dedication of their mentors and Youth Empowering Services, these seniors say they're feeling confident about life after high school.
It's helped me open up and be more myself. It's helped me a lot in the sense that if something comes up, I know how to handle it better with my emotions and things like that. Before, I wouldn't have been able to do that as well.
Lily Simmons, WZMQ 19 News, Escanaba.
If you're interested in becoming a mentor to a student in Delta or Menominee County, just visit WZMQ19.com for more information on Youth Empowering Services. The clouds are rolling back in and we have more rain on the way. Ariane has the outlook next.
Someday your son's gonna test you. It's gonna force you to make a decision.
A man must stand with his people, and we are not your people.
There is nothing you could do I won't forgive you for.
Yeah, there is.
Yellowstone, Sunday after 60 Minutes on CBS.
Brought to you locally by Erickson Jewelers.
Some seem to think that quality is a thing of the past. At Simple Treasures in Iron Mountain, you'll find they carry respected name brands like Uttermost Home Decor, Carroll Fabrics, and Custom Draperies. And for the perfect gift, they carry Pendleton hats, shirts, and sweaters for men and women, as well as a beautiful assortment of Pendleton blankets. Discover your Simple Treasure today. Visit Simple Treasures of Iron Mountain for home decor, gifts, and draperies. 426 South Stevenson Avenue.
On the Jennifer Hudson Show.
We go so far back.
And Dancing with the Stars, Carrie Ann Inaba.
When I was on American Idol, she was our choreographer. Way back in the day.
Then, come on, let's go. I meet up with my favorite TikTok trio.
That's what friends are for.
The Jennifer Hudson Show, Monday at 5 on WZMQ TV CBS, followed by 19 News at 6.
Hi,
Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. It has the motor and blades built right into the lid, so blend a shake at the gym, make pina coladas by poolside, or grind coffee beans for an iced cold brew on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 with free shipping. You'll also get 2 sipping lids, a second container, and the sports lid. Get it all for just $29.99. Order now.
Current temperatures and conditions mostly in that 40-degree range. Some of us still hanging on to 50s, a little bit warmer down in Menominee, and sprinkles over in the east portion of the UP, where we'll expect that to continue this evening. Woo! Fresh Coast Film Festival is going on now until Sunday. We'll expect possible chances of showers on Saturday, 40% there, and then on Sunday, maybe some sprinkles in the morning and sunnier conditions for the afternoon. Temperatures perfect for flannel. And then Saturday, Manistique's having a Habitat Haunted House fundraiser on Deer Street. There should be great conditions for a spooky event. Make sure you're bundled up. It's going to be a little bit chilly. 7-day outlook for Escanaba. We'll expect some showers tomorrow, drying up on Sunday.
We'll see you back here tonight.
Tonight, 2 Americans